Today we're going to be looking at question 4 in the 2022 grades 9 to 10 Math Kangaroo question paper. So without any further ado, let's jump right into it. I am a number, less than my half and greater than my double. The sum of me and my square is 0. Who am I? So to solve this problem, we can go through each of the answer choices and solve it by a guess and check method. So starting off with a -2, let's find its half, double, and its square. So the half of -2 we can find by doing -2 divided by 2, which is -1. And its double, which is -2 times 2, which is -4. And its square, which is -2 times -2, which is also -4. So now we see that the number has to be less than its half. So -2 is less than its half, since -1 is closer to 0, and greater than its double. -2 is greater than -4, since -2 is closer to the 0. Then the sum of me and my square, so that would be -2 plus -4, is equal to 0. Well, -2 plus -4 is equal to -6, and -6 is not equal to 0. So A cannot be the answer. Next, let's look at B. So we're going to follow the same thing. So we're going to do -1 divided by 2, which is equal to -0.5. We can do -1 times 2, which is equal to -2. And then -1 times -1, which is equal to -1. So then we can find if they are less or greater. So the number has to be less than its half. So -1 is less than its 0.5 because 0.5 is closer to the 0 line. Next, -1 is greater than its double, since -1 is closer to the 0 line. And then the sum of -1 plus its square, so that would be -1 minus 1, which is equal to 0. And the sum is 0. So B should most likely be the answer. But let's check C, D, and E just to make sure. So looking at 0, the half for 0 is that there isn't really a half. It's just 0. It's undefined. So we know straight away that this cannot be the answer because the number has to be less than its half, and this is equal. So C cannot be the answer. Next, let's look at D. So 1 divided by 2 is 0.5. And looking right away, we see that 1 is greater than 0.5 since it's a whole number. And we can see this also applies with E because 2 divided by its half is 1, and 2 is greater than 1 too. So looking at this, we can come to a conclusion that B is the answer. Thanks for